Kirk to Enterprise.
Perhaps they have gone back through the tear.
Captain, you might want to take a look.
What the hell is that?
It appears that the Enterprise has been compromised.
There's no way I can get us through that, sir.
Maybe you can't, but I can.
You are not considering.
No, we are not considering. We'll signal when it's safe to come over.
Aye, sir.
Ready?
Indeed.
Let's go get our damn ship back. Isn't going anywhere until we deal with those things.
We can enter through one of the auxiliary exhaust ports in engineering. You need some additional practice on your landing techniques, Captain.
What are you complaining about, Spock? We got in, didn't we? Now let's get her back.
Agreed.
Sulu, we're on board.
Good to hear it, sir. Any chance of beaming us over there with you?
Yeah, and the sooner the better. I don't think I can take any more of Sulu's fencing stories.
Captain, if we access that terminal, we may be able to beam them over.
Gentlemen, stand by for transport.
Mr. Sulu, once you are on board, head immediately to the officers' quarters. It would be advantageous to our mission if you could discover a way to disable the Gorn's tethers.
Understood.
Bones, get to medbay. We may need your help with the infected.
On it.
Energize. Scotty, if you can hear me, please respond.
We must consider the possibility that Mr. Scott is infected. Or worse.
Captain, I'm here.
Good to hear your voice, Scotty.
Back at you, sir.
What's the status of my ship?
She's in pretty bad shape, sir. Those greenies have the bridge, the warp core is down, emergency life support is holding, but I don't know for how long.
Captain, if we are ever to return through the rip, it is essential that we get the warp core back online.
It's at the top of my list, Spock. Mr. Scott, we're on our way to warp core.
The entrance to the control is through that door, but the hostile presence here is significant.
No problem. coming!
It would appear their reinforcements have arrived.
Forget to tell us something, Scotty?
I was able to lock down the warp drive control room which kept those pesky buggers out, but...
It'll keep us out, too.
Aye, sir. But you should be able to override the locks using the main control panel in the center of the room.
Understood.
Came from over here. Crewman, let's go. We found Keenser, Mr. Scott.
You're alive! Where have you been? That sneaky little bastard. If there's any problems with the warp core, he's your man. Keenser, see if you can initialize the warp drives. Only one core will lower. We've got to get in there and fix him.
We will need to clear the area of Gorn to let Keenser complete his work.
He's no going out till the coast is clear.
That appears to be the last of them.
Scotty, tell Keenzer we're clear. Come on, Keenzer, we don't have all day.
Captain, he may be a wee little bugger, but there's no need to be patronizing.
Sorry. Scotty, things ain't looking so good down here.
He thinks there's something wrong with the upper walk core. He needs you to investigate.
Can do.
Let us open the door together. They have yet to notice us.
We can go hot or cold here.
Lead the way.
There's too much pressure in the core. Before we can lower it, we have to release the pressure. You'll need to work together. One of you needs to release the pressure at the failsafe, and the other needs to lower the core at the control console. If you don't time it right, the pressure will build back up.
need to repeat the same procedure for the remainder of the warp cores.
Crap! Radiation leak! One of you needs to seal the containment drum. I've marked it on your tricorders.
Just curious, what happens if we don't?
Oh, nothing serious, just severe radiation poisoning. Radiation level dropping. You did it. Now, lower that other core. Remember, you've got to work together to release the core.
That's the last one.
Okay, get back down here. Keenser's in trouble, sir.
On it, Scotty.
Captain, I'd sure appreciate it if you could keep the little bugger safe. I know he's a pain in the arse, but...
We will do our best, Mr. Scott.
Happening to me. Cure. No! You must stop me, please. No control. I need this to end.
Them away from Keenser. Hold tight, Keenser. Good work. Keenser really appreciates your help.
It's okay, officer.
We did! The warp core is back online.
Nicely done.
The infected now appear to be our most immediate problem.
How's it going, Bones?
I'm making some progress, but it'd be nice to get a little help up here.
We're on our way. Spock, let's get to medbay.
Captain, I think I have an idea that could help here.
Let's hear it, Sulu.
With the warp core back online, I believe I can destroy those tethers that are holding the Enterprise.
We're all ears, Mr. Sulu. No offense.
None taken, Captain.
If I could pulse the shields...
You could disrupt the tethers. He might be onto something, Captain.
Get on it, Sulu, but wait for my order. We have to get control of the ship first.